Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel Ogidi Maswe. If you're looking to learn how to create this look lemonade feeding braid, stay tuned and I'll be going in details on how I achieved this style on my own. Okay, so my hair is all washed and combed out. I am just applying some hair product on it. So first I'll be parting my hair into 3 different parts of how I want the lemonade braid to look like. So the bottom part, side part, and then the front part. It is key to make sure while you are parting your hair, you take your time. As you can see, even though this is being speed up just to cut down on the time of the video, I did take my time to make sure I part the hair properly. And if you're doing it on your own head, it is going to take longer than if you are doing it on a client, because then again, like, it's your head. You have to look at a mirror to make sure everything is neat, straight, part properly. For the most part, not all my parting were the best, but they were as good as I could part it. I did have a mirror on my at my side. That's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at the side, the mirror, just to help with the parting. I'll say it took me roughly about 15 to 20 minutes just to part my hair into the three different sections I will be working with. Okay, now I have my 3 different section of part I'll be working with. So I'll be starting with the side because it's the smallest and that's the side I'll be doing single braid. I really like this method of the single braid on the side because I feel like it doesn't put too much strain on the side of your hair. I start by adding virgin fertilizer hair product on each part when I get to it, and then right now I'm just cutting out my hair just to make it easier when I start, just sectioning it out. This stand I got, it's actually for thread for people who sew. I got it from Amazon. It's really good, it's convenient, and it saves a lot of time, especially if you're an hairdresser and you do hair for other people. So now I'm just going in and parting the side for the single braids, and I'm just gonna go in with doing single braids on that side. So here I'm just showing you guys how you will hold your extension for when you wanna braid. So you hold it with your thumb and the finger beside your thumb, press it down, and then you put a part in the middle of one side of the hair, and then you put your the finger that's beside the thumb over it. I hope that makes sense. So that's how you will hold your extension hair when you're about to single braid it. When I single braid my hair, I actually use the method of if I'm cornrowing my hair, because I feel like when I do it like that, the base is stronger and the extension stays in longer, if that makes sense. So as you can see, it looks like I'm doing a cornrow, but no, I start at the base like that and then I switch it to regular single braids. And I'm gonna do this for that section, the rest of that section part of my hair for single braids. And when you're doing your hair or your client's hair, anyone's hair, always make sure you take your time. Make sure you plan out your time properly and don't rush. The worst thing you want to do is you're doing your hair because you're rushing, it doesn't turn out as quiet as you would like it to, or it doesn't last long. So take your time and do your hair, and trust me, it will be worth it. So I am done the single braids now, so I'll be going into my second section, which is the feeding braids from the back to the side. I love colors when I'm doing my hair, so I always do bright colors. Not saying you guys have to, but for the style I did a mixture of pink, gray, light gray I believe, blonde, dark blonde, and purple, as you can see on the single braid part. It's purple. So here I'm just spreading them out how I want it, so when I start the feed-in braids it'll make my life easy. So this is a good hack for any type of braids. Just spread them out, so when you start, even if it's for your hair or for your client's hair, it just makes it easy. And now I'm just going in by parting. I part from the back all the way to from one end to the other end. Yeah, like I said earlier, my parting wasn't the greatest. Again, I can't really see the back of my head, and you guys will see I tried to use the mirror to see the reflection of the other mirror, but clearly that didn't work really good. But hey, hairstyle still came out looking bomb. So yeah. The first feeding braids I didn't really turn to the back to show you guys when I was parting and adding the feeding braids. For the second one I did that. So yeah, so this is me just parting it first. This is my first time doing voiceover, guys, so I'm just getting used to it. Bear with me. So I'm just parting it, make sure the part is good in my mind, because obviously I can't see. So I'm literally, when you're doing your hair, you have to, your touch sense has to become your eyes, if that makes sense. Like literally when I was doing this hairstyle, I was going with my feeling, like me touching the part and feeling it and saying, okay, this feels good, this feels like it's alright. Like I said, of course the part did not come out perfect as it would have if I was doing it on a client's head, but it was still okay. I'm still rocking the hairstyle right now, and yeah, for the most part it was good. It was neat and everything. It was just some part was crooked, but yeah. So here I start with the purple because it's the darkest color. I did not want to start with a bright color because I feel like obviously it'll just clash with my hair. My hair is jet black, so I started with the color that was closest to my hair color, which was the dark purple for me. So I started the braid with that, and then I added 2 or 3 more of it. When I do feeding braids, I always push one to the side, as you guys can see here, and then braid, and then the one I push to the side, I put it back in and add, and that's how I do it. I'll say right here. So see, I add it and then I push that one to the side because you don't want it to be on top showing. So then I cornrow and then add that one under. So for feeding braids, you're always feeding it in underneath the braid. It never goes on top, because if it goes on top, then it will be Ghana weaving. I don't know who knows what Ghana weaving is, but then that will be the style. But with feeding braids, you always want to keep it hidden, so that's why it's always going under. And if you can see here, all my hair gets knotty. So what I should have done is each time I put the braid under, I put my hand straight through all the way to the ends. Like you see here, I don't do that. I wait till like I finish braiding before I do that, so which makes it a lot knotty. So to avoid that, put your hand straight through all the way each time you braid the like cornrow each part. So now I'm just showing you guys how I part the last section of the lemonade feeding braids. I start from the back and then I part to the front, and then I'm gonna curve it to the side where the single braids are. As you can see here, I'm actually really taking my time to part, because you do need to take your time, especially at the front, because that's where people see first. Yeah, the front. So you guys will see in this video, when I first started doing the front, I had to do like 3 tries, I believe, because I wasn't able to cornrow properly the way I will cornrow if I'm like cornrowing backwards or to the side. It was different. So what I did here to help me was I had to cornrow it, my hair inside out, if that makes sense. You see when I'm doing it, what I'm talking about. So this is after my 3rd try of cornrowing the regular way, and it didn't work. So this is me now going inside out. I hope you guys are able to see it. I really wish I could explain it properly, but so basically I'm still putting the extension underneath the braids, and instead of, I actually really don't know how to explain this. So instead of my fingers going inside my hair, yeah, like braiding it inside, it is literally just on top, because the braids are going inside out. I'm actually going to make another video on how to properly explain this, because I'm clearly not doing a good job, but I hope by what you guys can see, you can finesse it like I did. So here I am done, and I'm just adding hot water at the tip, and yeah, adding hot water to the tip just to make it look more relaxed and not as stiff. I will also be taking a small towel, dipping it in the hot water. I actually almost burnt myself. Dipping it in the hot water and then using it to press all over the top of my hair, just to, in a way, it's kind of like you know, when you go to the nail store and then they put that hot towel on your feet after you get your nails done and stuff. Yeah, kind of same similar effect, just kind of like a hot water massage kind of thing. Yeah, this is the part I almost burnt myself. And also keep in mind, my hair is natural. That is why the front doesn't really look as quote unquote neat as it would have if my hair wasn't natural. So it is. So I work with my hair and I take it as it is, and so should everyone too. Love your hair. If it's natural, not natural, whatever journey you're doing, love it, embrace it, and rock whatever style you're able to rock with it. So after this, now I'm gonna add beads at the end. At first, I tried using my crochet needle, as you guys can see, to add the bead onto it. It was a disaster. So what I ended up doing was the hole was big enough for my braids to go through, so I just did that instead, and that's how I was able to add the beads to the ends. And this is the end result. If you guys like this video, don't forget to comment and like.